spot?
A little bit. Not really ideal, but
We're just trying to find a good spot. A lot of the area around here has been run over with ATV or a snowmobile or something, and so it's made deep frozen, I don't know, grooves in the ground in the snow. So we didn't bring a shovel, so we're gonna have to like chip away and make a spot for the stove and the tent. But it is what it is. We only have a couple hours of light, so time to do it.
do it.
Right, Kika?
What do you think? Still on this side?
Okay.
Still on this side? Or that side?
It'd be easier on this side. The door would have to go to the other side. You'd have to swing the whole door around. The pegs here.
What's that?
You have to do the pegs. Can you even see them? That are in? Put that over here. Yeah, that's fine.
Check it out. Where do you want it? This side?
Cool.
peg down here, or?
Yeah. One's done over here now.
Okay.
This one's not done.
We're gonna lose a lot of pegs this time.
We're kind of finding it hard to get a spot. There's been ATV traffic through here, so they've made rivets that are all frozen in the ground. We're having trouble like pegging it in, so we're thinking we might have to do some snow anchors or something like that to secure the tent, because we have a teepee and it needs tension to even get up, so that's what we're doing. It's windy too, that doesn't help. So winter is still here. Take a look.
Oh, they're not even fully in.
Well, we finally got camp set up for the most part. We got the tent up eventually. I had a hard time finding a spot. So much ice from ATVs running through the area. Made like muddy rivets, muddy icy rivets. I don't know what the word would be.
Tracks.
Tracks,
Yes.
that's a good word. Muddy.
Couldn't anchor the pegs whatsoever. Go in just.
Yeah, we couldn't get the pegs through because it was just such thick ice. So we were gonna just like do snow anchors, but with the teepee tent, we need tension to get it going, and doing that with the snow anchor, I don't think we could do it. Maybe if we like started yesterday.
I mean, if the snow was wet, we could have.
Yeah, if the snow was wet, we could have done it, but it was just like light powder snow on top of the ice. So anyway, we moved back into the forest a bit to an area that hadn't been touched by ATVs or people walking or anything like that. So yeah, we got a good spot now, we hope. Hope we're not in a bog or anything, but what's next? What do we have to do next?
Probably process some wood.
Get some wood.
And start dinner.
Start dinner.
Get some bears.
Get ready for the Leaf game.
Oh yeah. Okay.
For playing tonight?
I think so. Saturday.
Get our bed set up. We might just wait to do that. What we've done, I don't know if I showed it or not, but we put a tarp down, and then on top of the tarp we have 2 wool blankets, and it's like basically we're in carpet. I don't even have my boots on in here, so it's nice. The main reason to put it out right now instead of before we go to bed is because the chairs will just go right through the snow. So it's a little bit of a barrier. And we dug out a spot for the stove. I think I showed that, but so the stove won't change. Like it won't have to settle, because that's an issue. Like if one part's melting and the other's not, but it's on the actual ground now, so it's not going to move. I think our center pole might go down a bit, but it won't be an issue now. We have all the pegs in. It's all guyed out, so yeah, should be good. I think we're set. We're here for 2 nights, so we can readjust in the morning. Yep. Right, Vika? Thomas, what's on the menu for tonight?
I'm gonna have some prime strip loin.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty penny.
That's a pretty penny for sure. And then we're gonna have some roasted or fried potatoes. I've got it marinating in some garlic, some onion powder, thyme, stuff like that. That's exactly what I put in there. Herb de Provence. I'm gonna fry it in duck fat.
Duck fat?
Duck fat. Do kind of like an English style, I suppose. And that's it for dinner.
That should do.
I think that should do.
Sounds good. Take them out and at it again. Turn the light on. Oh, it smells good. Can you hold it to me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yep.
Try a potato.
Oh, real good.
Is it?
For Sandine to Spezza. Spezza through center. The Leafs play Monday, but with a 6-1 lead, you can certainly expect to see a lot of the fourth line here, with the Leafs playing very well and running it up and down the bench. Down into the Toronto zone. Here's Robbie Fabry trying to work along the floor.
Well, it's morning. I think we both slept pretty good. I think I slept better than you. Thomas was rolling into the fire a bit, he thought, so the little ledge that we're on is starting to melt away, so tonight we'll have to fix that up a bit. But overall, we're warm, slept good. Time for some breakfast and coffee now. Anything else?
Yeah, that's about it.
How'd you sleep?
Slept okay. I've slept worse, that's for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you warm enough?
Oh yeah.
Good. Vic was warm enough too. She had a whole sleeping bag to herself.
So this is our sleep setup for this trip. We got the fire right over here, and then we have our sleeping area right here. So we're both using mech. I think they're -7 degree bags. There's another sleeping bag under there that Thomas is using. And underneath, on top of the thermarest, we have fleece liners, and underneath that we have wool blankets,
And underneath that, if I can get to it. Underneath that, we have a tarp, so it's worked out pretty well. So our plan for today is to take most of the stuff out of the tent, including our sleeping area, and we're gonna dig out the snow and get it fairly flat in here. So we're finding that as the tent heats up, the shelf area that we're sleeping on it's degrading as the fire warms it up. So we're just gonna take the time and chip it out and get all the snow out today. So tonight we won't have to worry about it. And there we go. After digging it out, that's what it looks like. We went down probably 6 to 8 inches, and it's getting pretty windy out. So we'll get everything back in and close it up. Makes a big difference now that we're not sliding down. Okay.
A lot of difference.
All right, this is the setup that we're using for the daytime. So we have the tarp underneath, a couple of wool blankets on top, and then we have our chairs right here, and then we have our beds tucked away behind, so we don't really need them right now, unless we have a siesta, which we probably won't. But yeah, that's much better. We're not post-holing through the snow right now, which was becoming an issue, so should be good for the rest of the trip. Well, I think it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We're about to maybe make some lunch. We've just been relaxing after digging out the snow from inside the tent. Not much on the agenda for the rest of the day. Gonna make a nice dinner tonight. Probably go for a hike in a bit, maybe. Thomas is shaking his head no. It's really windy outside right now. It's about 40-kilometer-an-hour winds, so we're pretty confident in the tent holding up, but the center pole is moving a fair bit, but I think we're okay. It's gonna get cold tonight too, so by the time we get up in the morning it'll be minus 17, minus 18 I think, so that should be fun when we take down the tent. But yeah, anyway, Vic has found a good spot. I don't know if you can see her there. There she is. I think she's cozy.
See what half of that looks like in there.
Oh, wow, you're taking your pants off. Okay, and cut.
It's weird.
Well, it's morning day 3, I guess. We're just waking up. It's just after 8. Slept pretty warm. Didn't sleep very soundly, but it was a good sleep. Stayed warm. Now we're just gonna have coffee and then pack up and hit the road.
Let's go. Good girl.